I manifested everything I wanted. I manifested money, I manifested material things, I manifested popularity, I manifested everything I wanted. And I'm still feeling very unhappy and miserable. Now what? If you are watching this video, give me a like. It's going to help me a lot to reach more people, or like for people to find me and get benefited by the wisdom I am sharing. I've been studying this since I was 14 years old, having great results, and now I want to share it with everybody else. Subscribe to this channel if you want to hear more of this type of wisdom in your life. Click the notification button or share it with your friend, wherever it is more easy for you. I shared before that the soul journey go through different stages in life, and depends where you are is going to be the type of desires that you are yearning for. The most basic human, it's for lack of better words, it's like the basic human who just wants to cover the most primitive needs, which is, born, grow, reproduce, and die. They believe that's the only thing they came to this world to do, and that's totally fine, because once we were there and we are no one to judge anybody else. One day they will be where you are. Then we have the next level, which is people who just don't want to believe they are just here for like reproducing and dying. They want to fulfill their intellectual side, and they are looking for science, they are looking for information, they're looking for more. That's totally fine. And then we have the next level with people who is not satisfied with all those kind of things, and then they start to ask deeper questions. Who am I? Why is the reason why I am in this world and this universe? Why is the reason why the universe was created in the first place? And then we have the next level, but we're going to give that for another time, because this is the point where many people start to, wake up and have all those aha moments. All this process can take lifetimes, a lot of lifetimes, and depends if you was born with the blessing of having people in the spiritual community that can help you to speed up the process, because you can speed up the process if that is your desire. If not, you need to let people to have their own desire in their own time. So when people go from between the intellectual and the spiritual, they have the desire for more, for manifesting something for the sake of manifesting. And it's usually desires that come from I'm lacking words in English. It's desires to fulfill the self alone. I want money for the sake of money. I want relationships for the sake of relationships. I want material thing for the sake of material thing. I want to look attractive just for the look, to look attractive. I want to be popular just because I want to be popular, or from some sort of lack, and that's fine. But there is always a point where all those kind of things, when you get them, you will find out the cruel reality is not going to make you happy. I can say, I can share my experience, the time I was manifesting the most, I was making the most money, I was very miserable. I was feeling very unhappy. I was like, that's it. I was traveling, I was going here and there, I was, having the benefits of very beautiful things. And I was, how can I cannot enjoy this. What's wrong with me? And since a very early age, I always wanted to know more about the universe. I always wanted to know more about the existence, why things happening in the first place. But society always play a big role on you, especially if you are younger than before 21 years old. Usually you are, you go with the flow. But there is always a point where you start to move away from that. And I remember a lot of people were like sharing that's the things I need to look for, especially because I was born with I was not born. I was growing up around feminists who say you have to be a strong, independent woman and like be successful and make money and not need of anyone. So we're like, okay, young and dumb, I went and I did that, and guess what? I was very freaking miserable. Yet, I don't judge them because they influenced me with their perception, but now I can take the decision of what to look for. And being there took me to find out all those kind of external things really wasn't giving me any happiness. So what was the solution? A lot of people reach this level because I know a lot of people in my close circle of friends that they are manifesting a lot of things very easily. And if you are one of them, you're manifesting easily, and then you find yourself like just feeling miserable, like what's going on? I should be happy when I get this. I should be happy. Now I travel all the world, that I have all the money, the cars, their relationships, and that you will find out all those kind of material things are something that you can get with money. And money is not that. You should have all the money that you want, but you can never go and buy mental peace, harmony, inspiration in any store and online in Amazon. Nothing. You will only find those things in the miraculous world. And it's when people start to turn their attention to the next level. Now, I have to go back again. Not because I'm saying this means that people who are manifesting other things are wrong. It's a process. We all are going to the same process one moment or another. But in this video is for those people who are already manifesting and they're not feeling the fulfillment. So the reason is because yearning for the desires of the body is not the desires of the soul. Usually those desires are short-term fulfillment and doesn't really last. How much it lasts until you say, I have the $1 million, I have the $1 billion, I need more, because it's not creating happiness inside your life. Or how many times you go from one relationship to another just to find out they will not make you happy. And it's when the internal manifestation start to occur. And that's the hardest job, because according to prophets, it's more easy to manifest things in the external world than the internal world. But everything is a preparation. You need to first experience with the external world, then you will switch your attention to your internal world, where you, instead of trying to manifest a physical thing, you want to manifest the vibration and the frequency in the miraculous world. And that, my friend, has no price. Once you are there and you taste the flavors of heaven, you will not want to go back. Yeah, you need to still get stuff in the physical world, because at the end of the day you are here, but you have the things, but you don't need the things. You see the difference? And usually people is They want the things because they believe they need the things. So you can have it all without needing them. Instead, connecting with the higher realms that create long-term fulfillment. So, I hope this was very beneficial for you and creates a little understanding and helps you to more and less have more mental peace and continuing the path you are in, because at the end of the day, all is about transformation. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here and giving me your company. As always, I wish you a day full of miracles. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.